Welcome back to the Brothers of Troy podcast. It's your host, AJ.
And Bubba.
We lied to you. We said last week was going to be the last pregame show.
No, a couple weeks ago, but.
A couple weeks ago, yeah, against Illinois. We had a bye week last week, but this is actually could be the last pregame show because we play University of Michigan, and this is a big game, and it's at home. Okay, so we had to come out with a two-time episode just for the University of Michigan game because we are still hurting from last year's loss.
Yeah.
What about them Dodgers, Bubba?
Bro, holy, I can't explain what that. I don't know, man. It's the sportsmanship in me where I do feel for the pitcher. Obviously, I'm happy that my team won. But I mean, what a great series. Honestly, it was tit for tat.
This last game was like one of those rock'em
shout out to the
sock'em.
Phillies pitchers, bro. Shout out to the Phillies pitchers. They were dialed in.
Yeah, this last game was that rock'em sock'em robot kind of feeling.
Yeah. I mean, the only thing I got to say about that is, I don't know, man. It's like, the first thing I open when I open on Instagram is everybody clowning that pitcher, and I'm like, man, that dude was on the biggest stage, or on one of the biggest stages, but people don't understand how, and this also could lead into the game, or since what we're talking about with Michigan, you can't let the pressure moments get to you as hard as they are, because in games like that, that's where you let your instinct take control and don't let the pressure take control. And I was watching that replay back, and even when the play happened, I saw Realmuto go one
To first,
because
yeah,
Pages
he would have had
dogging it.
Pages at first by a mile.
By a mile, yeah. But I don't think he looked over because he panicked and because he bobbled the ball.
Exactly.
So he just threw it and hoped for the best, honestly, and it sailed. So but also, it also shows the resilience the Dodgers have too. I mean, we could have easily got smacked this game after what happened, but we battled.
But we battled, and it was a pitcher's duel the whole night. But we just wanted to cover a little bit of the Dodgers because, we're just so excited right now that it did not have to go until Saturday because of the University of Michigan against SC game. It's at 4:30. If the Dodgers would have lost today, the Dodgers would have played the Phillies in Philly at 5 o'clock, and we would have been at the stadium. And, playoff baseball is different.
Yeah, I'm going to be real with you. Playoff baseball is like I'd say hockey's the best postseason environment for sure. And then next is, I would put football at 3. I think baseball's environment for postseasons are fucking wild.
Yeah,
they're definitely
baseball's
crazy.
Wild. It's like you're nail biters all the time.
I'll just say this before we get into it. I am happy you brought that up because that's something that I was worried about, because I was like, fuck, I won't be able to watch the game because if we lose, my sole focus is not going to be on the Dodgers. I'll check the scores and shit sorry, I'm cussing a lot, but I'll check the scores and stuff, but it'll be more, I'm focused on the Michigan game because I'm there. That's the game I'm physically at. And then, honestly, I'm going to be real. I don't know if we would have won in Philly. Game 5 going down.
We would have had Shohei. We would have had Shohei starting. But honestly, let's not even think about that. We're on to the next round. Let's dive into this big game.
So
honestly, it's a key transition, as you said. This is something to remember, and it ties into this game because I think there's going to be a lot of pressure moments in this game coming up.
Let me start it off. Speaking of the pressure moments, sorry for this picture. We're going to use you as an example, but you can't let those pressure moments get to you, especially SC defense. You're going to face some pressure moments where you're going to have to get a big stop.
I'm glad you pulled up the defense, man.
Yeah, and then you gotta be ready to answer the call, answer the bell when the team needs you.
Exactly. I agree. I agree, man.
And that's the thing. It's like, sorry, but just to dive back, like, someone put it perfect in the comments about that Phillies pitcher. that guy has like the whole weight of the world and the city of Philadelphia on his shoulders on that at bat. So it goes into the same thing with the defense and sometimes the key possessions we're gonna have on offense. You're gonna feel like the whole weight of the world is on your shoulders because the pressure is it's a big time game, dude. SC Michigan.
This is a big
Michigan doesn't
game, bro.
really.
This is highlighted on everybody's calendars.
Yeah, I mean, it's a big game for SC fans. It's a big game for Michigan fans. Michigan fans are riding off the high that they beat us last year. SC fans, were kind
We're
of
coming back with a chip on our shoulder,
yeah,
just like
yeah,
Illinois came
yeah,
back with a chip on their
yeah.
shoulder.
I would say this. I think we beat Illinois without all that other food poisoning stuff, whatever. But that's the different game. Now Michigan, I think now that our guys are healthy, we got Kamari back, Jacoby's back, fully healthy, I believe.
Are you
From
sure? I don't know if Jacoby's back. I want to hope he's back, but from what I was reading before we did this, I don't know if he is back. So
well, I mean, he should be a game time decision then.
we'll see. We'll see. I know we know
Uh,
he's a dog amongst
but
dogs, but
yeah, but speaking of the defense again, you got to step up. It's gonna be some reason I have a feeling that the game's gonna come on it's gonna be on the defensive shoulders.
it is. That's what the Illinois game was.
Will you answer the bell? Will you answer the call? Because you know that Lincoln Riley's probably going to, if we have, she's probably going to have terrible clock management. We're probably going to
Let's
score way
not
too
speak that
early.
into existence
Okay,
right
sorry,
now.
sorry,
Let's
sorry,
just
sorry, my bad, my bad, my bad, my bad.
let's
I'm
just
just
let's focus
sorry.
on what
It's
we know, what
more
are factual.
so well. I mean, that is fact because
That was a fact as of 2 weeks ago.
yeah, it's been a fact his whole career though. So
Well, I
especially
mean,
with us. Anyways, you got to change the track record. New game. Now here's
exactly. New game.
here's the thing. I would say this is gonna be probably, other than the Notre Dame game, the tightest game we have all year.
And the Oregon.
But
I think Oregon we might be a little tight. but
okay. So I'm just gonna name the tight game. I'm gonna name. I'll go Michigan, Oregon are the top two, then Iowa and Notre Dame. Like, I mean, that's not in particular order, by the way. No, bro. The last time, do you remember the last time we played Iowa?
Yeah, it was. I
You
was
watched it
out.
live. Yeah,
Yeah, I
exactly. You
watched it live. I was
What
in
happened?
the last game. This was the last game. Fun fact, because I live in San Diego and I know this fun fact. That was the last game in Qualcomm Stadium before they tore it down and before they made it to Snapdragon Stadium, which is what it's called right now for SDSU. But that was the last game. We got our ass whoops. I think the score was like 48-10, and
Yes.
Illinois, or not Illinois, Iowa just
But that's why
ground
I
and
put 'em up
pound.
there.
But anyways, let's
Cause-
just focus.
cause
Go
so-
back to
so-
this
so-
Michigan
so-
game
so-
because
so
I'm not done
again,
talking, sir. This Michigan
wasn't
game is
even
going to
good.
be very key, man. It's going to be very key, and I will agree with you on this, on the fact that I believe that this game is going to ride on the defense again. Let me say that one more time, chat. This game is going to ride on the defense. And if we cannot make any penalties defensively, we will beat Michigan. We are favored. But I think that's just a little Vegas, like a Vegas curse on us. Because Michigan can play. They got a good quarterback.
Let's just throw up the betting pots. That's all it's really for.
Yeah, they're just, for all the gambling degens out
Addicts
there.
For all the gambling addicts out there, those are for you.
They're just trying to make you pepper USC heavy so then you can lose. But SC's going to win, so
So I'll say that. So, I mean, it's going to be a big time game on both sides. It's going to be a shootout, that's for sure. There's no question about it. Every facet of this game, we have to answer the bell. No penalties on the offense. If you do minimal, nothing too big. Like, we can't have a defensive pass interference towards the
late
end
in
of
the game.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
we're late in the game with and it gives them 15 yards. Now
That's
they're
what
at
cost us
our-
against Illinois.
they're at our 45, and now they're damn near at our 30-yard line now. 30, 35. So it's like now you get in a better field position. But it's just going to be a game of checkers. Who's going to play the... Actually, no. It's going to be a game of chess. Who's going to
Yeah.
play the game of chess the best? Who's gonna win the strategic battle? And that's really all it's going to come down to. They're going to have strategic plays, but I need Collie sounding like Cappy Valley when when Michigan played Penn State, and you couldn't hear a fucking word. I need them.
Family friendly
Sorry,
show,
I'm just
brother.
passionate about this.
I
Sorry,
know
I'm,
you
I'm
are.
passionate about it, though. But I know it doesn't look like it because I'm kind of tired, but I am passionate about this game. I've been looking forward to it for damn near a week. I've been locked in. I've been locked in on it since Monday. I have been when we were
Last
on
Monday or
vacation,
this
so
Monday?
no, this Monday, bro. I mean, I've been locked in on it for the entire year, but as it got closer, I was not only hyper focused on the Dodgers beating the Phillies, I was hyper focused on this game.
Yeah.
Like I just wanted it to happen already, and knowing that it's only
Couple
gonna
days
be a day
away.
away starting tomorrow is wild to me. So I think the keys to the game, I'll just hop into that.
Hey, no, lead the way, bro. Keep flowing. I love the way we're going.
The keys to the game is obviously the defense. That's the biggest key. Will you answer the call when we need you the most? Third down stops. I mean, we can't get them to second and long and then give up a second and 20, 10-yard pass, make it third and manageable. We got to keep them locked down in every single way.
Yeah, I will agree. Defense is key. Like I said, we've been highlighting this the whole entire show so far. No penalties, man. No penalties whatsoever. We gotta play calm, cool, and collected. Just like we were talking about earlier. These pressure moments. Those pressure moments we have not performed. Okay, we lost to Illinois because we couldn't guard a guy without being panicked and just like, all caught up in the frenzy. We got to be locked in. We got to be dialed in. This is a big, huge, actually, screw big. This is a massive Big Ten home game for the Trojans. This has a lot of implications on it. We're not ranked right now, but if we beat 15 Michigan, we're back in the picture. We're back in the rankings. We're back in hopefully the playoff picture if we can go on a run starting from this game and so on and so forth.
What happened last week definitely helps us out with some of the top tens losing.
Yes, agree.
So that helps us out. So if we win, we probably might jump past Illinois because it was a close game.
No, they're not going to put
So
us past Illinois. So
I
because
mean,
we
if Illinois
lost to them,
loses,
so
then-
that's the
No,
fact.
but
That's the thing in their
But
mind.
if Illinois loses, though, if Illinois
Well,
loses,
they're
then-
playing Ohio State, so I bank on the fact that they're going to lose. But you never know.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, Illinois may come out swinging. Who knows? But fuck Illinois right now. I'm sorry. My bad. You could bleep it, duck it, do whatever you got to do, wail it, do all the sounds you need to do. I don't know. Now, sorry, I know it's harder for you because you edit.
you're
this.
just
Now, I'll
passionate.
say
It's
this.
okay. Don't worry. I'm
Listen,
gonna let it
because
fly.
like I said, I've been hyper focused on this game for almost the whole year, but since Monday, like I said, I've just been on it, and I've been thinking about the keys of the game, and it was defense, number one. Number two is going to be our run game. Can we run on that defense? Because we know the pass game is going to do well. We know Jaden's going to do fine, and he did fine all year. He did fine the Illinois game, made a couple bad reads, but I mean, when you're a good quarterback, really face adversity that much, you're not really used to. But I think last year getting thrown into the fire, that helps him out. But is our run game going to be able to compete with that? Is our front line going to be able to compete with that front line?
That's
our
key
O-line
also
gonna
because we
be-
got a
yeah.
couple injuries on the offensive line as well. I don't know if
Is
Elijah
our-
Page is coming back. I saw that he did practice on Wednesday, but he just suited up. I don't know if he actually practiced. So
Yeah, and against. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
no, that's it. That's all I was about to say about the O-line. We just
And
got a
then-
couple banged up guys. That's about it.
And then Syracuse, though, we have that center who is experienced, because we did also lose our center, and I don't know if he's going to be back. But we do have that guy, our backup, who went to Syracuse, transferred. He had 25 starts under his belt. So I don't
The
think
guy
this
that
game will.
cost us the touchdown.
Yes, the guy that cost us the touchdown. But, I mean, he blocked pretty well, like, other than that.
Yeah, just on that play, he just fell into
Yeah,
the.
because with that play, you lose where you're at on the field.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
it's like-
But that's the play where Jaden's got to be reminding the offensive line, hey, don't go past the 3 yards
And I'll tell you what,
the line
we're
of
gonna
scrimmage.
need that. And that's another thing. That's a key. We're gonna need a play like that, because that was a play that I haven't seen Lincoln Riley call ever. I mean, I've seen him call it with other teams, not that specific play, but I've seen him run trick plays. With our team, I've never seen him run that trick play ever.
He did run
now
with
the-
Caleb, 2020.
Yeah.
2, I think it was. It was like a double reverse pass with, it was like a jet motion sweep to, I forgot who it was who got the jet motion, and then they gave the ball to Zachariah Branch, and then Zach tossed it back to Caleb, and then we scored a touchdown on that play. So I mean, if we dial up something like that against Michigan, it'll work.
Fuck it. Sorry, excuse me, my bad. Again, sorry. I cuss a lot at home. I try not to do it in the public eye, but now I'm just gonna say this. Another key, honorable mention. We might have to pull out the Statue of Liberty. Pull out of Boise State, Oklahoma, dude.
God, dude.
If you go for 2, just go for it. Do whatever you got to do to win the ball game. I don't care what it is. Just do it and make it happen.
Statue of Liberty is old and outdated.
It's possible.
But anyways,
but that's why it'll work. That's why it'll work. No one will.
It worked at that time. Do I know if it'll work now? Since so many teams have seen it, who knows? But yeah, we got
versions of that. There's 2 versions of that play. There's not. I'm not. See, because you could pass out of that play too. So.
Well, you could. You know what? I just saw there was a play today when I was watching the last inning of the Dodger game, and I was watching the Thursday night football game. Phillies came out with this, not the Phillies, the Eagles. The Eagles came out in this weird tight end kind of like favored formation. Okay, I don't know how. I wish I could draw it up for you guys, but I'll try to explain it the best I can. So it's heavy on the right hand side of the ball with like the tight end. I think they brought in like an extra tight end, and then Dallas was like kind of like, it was like in a weird formation, kind of like a wing T-ish looking formation, but Jalen was in a shotgun and he was under center actually. Jalen was under center. Saquon was in the backfield. Dallas Goddard was like, kind of like, if you look at the wing T formation, for all of you who don't know what a wing T, it's a weird old ass formation that they used back in the day. Army still kind of uses it. Navy still kind of uses it. But anyway, just look it up. Wing T formation offense. Okay. But Dallas was in that kind of situation, and it was just literally like a little toss kind of thing. Like Jalen took the ball from under center, opened his hips, and just like literally tossed it like a pitcher tossing the ball to the first baseman, and Dallas scored in that little. It was a weird formation, but it ended up working.
Yeah, we're gonna need a trick play.
Anything. We're gonna need anything. We're gonna pull out all strings, I think, in order to beat this team. But yeah,
I'll say this before you start.
No, my keys of the game are the same keys of the game. Mine is just defense, no penalties. That's my key to the game. I trust our offense. I trust everything that we got going on. Jaden, hopefully Jacoby comes back so they're not double teaming Makai, but we still got dogs as far as our backups.
I don't remember who said it, but I was watching. It was a former SC. Oh, Max Brown. Shout out Max Brown. I actually met him in real life. Cool dude. Max Brown said that this game is going to be the biggest game that is going to set up USC's next 4 years.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, we signed Lincoln for 10 years, so I agree.
I can agree with that. If we manage to win this ball game, which we are, but if we manage to pull it off, now the possibilities are endless, because now teams are gonna be like, okay, they bounced back from last year. They had a well, fuck it. Sorry, I've been cussing all day. They had a shitty loss to Illinois. They come back. They're on fire against Michigan. They beat them. Now, okay, we want to play for this team now, because now it's like, all right. And then you look who's next on the schedule. You're like, okay.
The biggest rival of all rivalries.
Now, well, other than UCLA, but
nah, Notre Dame is a bigger rivalry than UCLA.
We surpassed them now because UCLA has been pretty garbage.
Well, shout out to UCLA beating Penn State last week, but
listen, I'm not a UCLA fan. It's usually after Bruins, but I mean, props to y'all. Y'all beat Penn State. That's crazy.
Exactly. We'll give you a little golf clap on that.
But I'll say this. Max Brown was right on the money when he said it. And him understanding what it's like to play at the Coliseum, is 100% another reason why I think that I would also be able to take Max's word and know that he's actually making sense when he's talking about it. Like he's not saying it.
You don't think he's just talking
No, no, no,
talking
no, no,
just
no, no,
cause?
no, 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 no. I'm not trying to like dish. I don't know what it is. You know me and my ADHD, bro. Like sometimes it goes a little
I understand what you're
sideways.
saying. You're
But like I'm saying it's different because he played at the Coliseum. He knows what that environment is like, and he knows how hard it is, one, to compete there, but also play there at the
yeah,
same time. Like he knows
yeah.
what it's like to play at the Coliseum, so he knows what the energy levels are going to be like, and he knows what the crowd is capable of. But he also knows that if we do not win this ball game, that might not look good for us.
We'll see. We're
For the next
focusing
4
on it
years.
day by day. That's probably what Lincoln's telling the guys in the locker room day by day. We can only control what we can control today. Okay? They probably had a great practice today. Tomorrow's more of a walkthrough
Walk
situation.
through, light
Uh,
pads, walk through.
you don't even wear pads the day before a game. You just,
Well, I didn't play football like
it's
that, so I don't
shells.
know.
It's literally just your helmet. Sometimes in
Oh
most
wow.
situations, it's not even your helmet.
Yeah, as you guys could tell, my brother played football. I did not. I mean, I played 1 year of flag, but that's about it.
Yeah, but anyways, yeah,
Now,
those are like our keys to the game for this week.
I mean,
Both of
sorry,
us
we're all
agree.
over the
It's
place, but
just no penalties on defense from my side.
no, I mean, it's from both sides. Now, I don't know what you want to get into next, if you want to do score predictions or
I
if you
think we
want to
should
go
just do
into.
score predictions and not give our prediction for who do we think our game ballers are going to be because we're going to the game. We're doing a post game show as well.
We need
So
everybody to step up, so we'll do that. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, so
I got
game
it. I got
ballers
it.
we'll leave for the post game show. We'll just give a score prediction and then we'll put up some final touches on this one. But we said a lot of powerful things, things that I feel like some of the Trojan faithful, the Trojan nation, Trojan fandom, the Trojan kingdom, whatever you want to call it,
Yeah.
kind of feels like we should not have lost to Illinois. We know we were the better team, right? We had just at
Hiccups everywhere.
hiccups. We had injuries. We just
Food poisoning. I mean, we had everything.
we had just
So,
it wasn't our week that week, and sometimes that's just what it comes down to. That week it wasn't our week, and they celebrated like they won the Natty. Why? Because they just beat a high caliber team of USC because of our name and our prestige. They didn't earn nothing from this win. Yes, they showed
so
that
I. Okay, go
they
ahead.
bounced back after they got their ass kicked, but they're gonna get their ass kicked again by Ohio State. So let's just be real.
Okay. I'm gonna say this. My score predictions. I'm going. I'm going 24-21.
Damn, bro, you
USC wins on
literally
a
read my
game.
mind, bro.
24-21. USC wins on a game-winning field goal.
I was literally gonna say the exact same thing. So I think that's just both of us can come to an agreement that that's what the score is gonna be because kind of that's what it was last year. It's gonna be a dogfight again.
Yeah. I mean, and I have wood right in front of me, but I'm not even gonna say it. Forget it. I'm not even gonna say that. Whatever. I'm thinking something. I'm not gonna put it out there. Just gonna
Exactly.
let whatever happens in this game. But 24-21 is our score prediction. I mean,
Exactly.
because for a team like Michigan, you can't like say, oh, we're gonna beat the crap out of them, and you can't say they're gonna beat the crap out of us. They know as well as we know it's gonna be a dogfight to
Yep.
the end. Who's gonna and then for the coaches, like again, it's who's gonna out strategize who's gonna out chess maneuver
Yep.
who's going to make a crucial call at a crucial time, who's going to pull out a play on the defense or offensive side that could win you a ball game. On
Exactly.
both sides, whether it's the Michigan's defense and USC offense or it's vice versa, if it's the Michigan offense, USC defense. Because don't get it twisted. Michigan has a bad boy at QB. I mean, he's a bad boy, man.
He's a
So
freshman. Yeah, he's a good freshman.
he's a freshman. He's a freshman, but he's a bad boy for a freshman. You step into some of those games he
Hey,
stepped
man,
into
he's
so
playing at a
far.
big-time program, playing pretty well. I ain't going to hate on him, man. Like I said, I'll always
He's a
give
bad boy.
credit where credit deserves to be due, and Bryce Underwood is a good in his freshman year. I will say he's good. Now he can excel to be better, but just not against USC, especially this week. So I hope he has a shit week this week, but otherwise,
Yeah, I mean, like I said, again, huge shout out to the Dodgers for getting us hype for
yeah,
this.
we don't gotta wait to watch the game on Saturday. We
Bro,
already into the next
honestly,
round,
I
so
don't think like to the few fans who watch us, appreciate y'all. Shout out to you guys, but I don't think you guys really realize how stressed. I mean, I wasn't really stressed, but I was more worried about the fact that if we play on Saturday, one, will we win in Philly? Two, oh, I'm gonna be more nervous because now I can't focus on the game because I'm watching another one live and I
yeah.
can't worry about what's another one that's happening on TV now that I don't have to watch or worry about the
A
other
lot
one.
of a lot of stress is lifted off the shoulders, and all we really got to do is bring the energy for the SC. So that's all that really matters.
Exactly.
So shout
All
out
I'm
to,
gonna
like my brother said. Sorry, Bubba. Let me finish this, and then you can piggyback on whatever you want to say. But like my brother said at the beginning of this pregame show, the Coliseum, we need to bring the damn energy, like way more than ever. Like I don't even know, man. The level of expectations is beyond this camera angle. As you can see, my hand, it doesn't even fit. Okay, my arm doesn't even fit because why? The ceiling is not the limit. We need to shoot for the sky of how noisy it needs to be at the
I'm
Coliseum.
gonna no, I'm gonna paint a picture for you. It's if any of you've played the new college football game, the stadium pulse is very different. So you, when it's a big crowd, you can hear them rocking. You cannot, your screen just shakes. That's what I want. I want to be shaking in there to the point where like everything's moving. I can't hear anything but the crowd. I don't want
Exactly.
to be able to hear myself talk. If I can
Amen.
hear myself talk, we're too quiet. I mean,
Exactly. We got it.
my
Got to bring the energy. We
my
have to bring
coach.
the energy. The
Yeah,
fans.
shout out to one of my coaches in baseball in high school. He would always say, if I could hear myself talk, you guys are not loud enough on the bench, or you guys are not loud enough in the crowd. So that
That
that is a
energy is
key
what we
football
need to
game.
bring as the USC fans into this game.
Yeah, that means you too, man. That means you too. You
Oh,
need to
bro,
be
I
hyping up
don't
all
even think
those.
I'm gonna come out with a voice at the end of this game. If I'm gonna be real, I might have a massive
I
headache from
mean,
yelling, not being like drunk or
well,
anything, just
I'm gonna
just
be,
from yelling.
yeah, I'm gonna have a good buzz for sure. Not gonna lie to you. I can't
But
lie.
anyways,
But
episode 6 podcast, man. Episode no, well, pregame show podcast, but we're riding on a Dodgers win, the high of the Dodgers win. So we're bringing this energy. We're going to bring this energy, the leftover stress that we had from the Dodgers, we're going to bring it over into the Coliseum. And I think we're going to have to get our section as hype as possible. We don't need the third down bells only. We need first down. We need second down. We need third down. We need
we're gonna
fourth
have
down.
mom going crazy too. We're gonna have mom going crazy.
Oh, mom better bring the energy. But yeah. So, like my brother said, the score prediction was 24-21 SC. SC with the game-winning field goal. So, that's the score
Hey,
prediction.
I got it right here. I got it right here. Yep, 24-21.
Yeah, 24-21, like I said.
I got it right here though. I got it right here.
Okay, what you got? Oh, you breaking this down?
Bring it in.
You're breaking
Yeah,
this down. Okay.
bring it in.
Well,
Bring it in.
hold
Bring
on,
it
hold
in.
on, hold on, hold on. Before we bring it in, chat. Let's get real hype, baby. We're coming in, and we're proving to the Big Ten. This is our year. We ain't losing this game, chat. We are gonna beat Michigan. We are gonna beat the Wolverines. Bring the energy, Coliseum. Bring that leftover Dodger Stadium energy, chat. Let's go. Break us down, Bubba.
Fight on three. Fight on me. 1, 2, 3.
Fight on, baby!
Fight on.
Beat the Wolverines,
baby.
baby. Bring the energy, Collie.
Wolverines, man.